Okay, here's the parking setup we're going to use today for our demonstration. We have our rear vehicle, our empty parking space, and our front vehicle. And driving up here is the car we're going to use for our demonstration today. It's just your typical mid-size family car. Here we have the camera shot taken from overhead. And from here we have a view at about a 45-degree angle. You'll see why later on. Okay, in this scene I want to show you a parallel parking job from beginning to end. So you go ahead and pull up, turn signal on. You always want to use your turn signal so people know what you're doing. This parking space, it's an average size parking space. There was about 4 feet in front and about 4 feet in the back. And you can see how smooth this parking job is. And it's done in about 25 seconds. Alright, now I want to show you the secret to easy parallel parking. You're going to go ahead and pull up as usual. Start to back in as you normally do. However, look in your driver's side rear view mirror down the side of your car, and when you see the passenger headlight in your driver's side rear view mirror looking down the side of your car, straighten your wheels. You want to go straight back into this parking spot from here on. Okay, let's go ahead and watch this one more time. I know these scenes go by pretty quick. So you're going to back up as you normally do for parallel parking. However, when you look in your driver's side rear view mirror down the side of your car, what you want to see in your mirror is the passenger headlight of the vehicle behind you. At this point, you want to go straight back into this parking spot. And this is what you should see in your driver's side rear view mirror for an average to larger size parking space. Okay, I want to show this to you from the overhead view. So you're going to go ahead and pull up, turn signal on, put it in reverse, turn your wheels as you normally do, and when you see the passenger front headlight of the vehicle behind you, as I've indicated by the black arrow, when you see that in your driver's side rear view mirror, you want to straighten your wheels out. You want to go straight back into this parking space. And again, this is the view you should have in your driver's side rear view mirror. Now I want to show you the area of the vehicle behind you that you should be seeing in your driver's side rear view mirror as you look down the side of your car. Now if you're looking in your driver's side rear view mirror down the side of your car and you see this part of the vehicle behind you in your mirror, what's going to happen is when you're done parking, you're going to be too far away from the curb. Also, if you look in your driver's side rear view mirror down the side of your car and you see this area, what's going to happen is before you're done parking, you're going to end up hitting the curb. Now I want to show you 4 or 5 parallel parkings in a row so you get some repetition and see exactly what's going on. So you're going to pull up here, turn signal on, put it in reverse. At this point, you want to go straight back into this parking space. And coming up is the view you should have in your driver's side rear view mirror. Now when your front bumper clears the bumper of the vehicle ahead of you, turn your steering wheel counterclockwise all the way. Continue backing into the parking space. When you're close to the vehicle behind you, come to a stop. Straighten out your wheels. You can adjust yourself into the parking space, and that should be it. In this scene, take note of where I stopped the white car in relation to the car next to me, the front car. Most driver's manuals, they want you to stop directly across from the front vehicle. However, I like to pull up a little further than that. I like to be able to look straight across to my right and be somewhere around the front tire or the front bumper. I want to be able to look in my passenger mirror and see the back half or the back third of the front vehicle next to me. I think it just makes it easier that way. Okay, let's go ahead and do it again. Go ahead and pull up, turn signal on, put it in reverse, turn your wheel clockwise, and at this point you should have the passenger headlight of the vehicle behind you in your rear view mirror back straight up into the parking spot, and as soon as your front bumper clears the bumper of the vehicle ahead of you, turn your steering wheel all the way counterclockwise, and that'll put you right into this spot perfectly. Alright, I'd like to show you 4 more parallel parkings on this side of the street. However, I'll keep my narration to a minimum so that you can concentrate on what's going on. One thing I'd like to point out here is the relation of the bumpers. Your front bumper and the rear bumper of the vehicle ahead of you. A lot of people, they don't really know where their front bumper is. They think it's actually further forward. So if you're out parallel parking, what you might do is when you're at this point, as the cars are in the video, you might stop, get out, and actually see how much space there is between the 2 bumpers. You might be surprised at how much there is. Okay, this is the last segment for parallel parking on the right-hand side of the road. In the next couple scenes, I'll show you parallel parking on the left-hand side of the road, which is a little bit harder, and people don't do it very often. But it's always nice to know. It's basically the same principle. So you'll see that coming up next. Okay, let's go ahead and do some parking on the left-hand side of the street. In this parking situation, you would probably be going down a one-way street, and you want to park on the left-hand side. The main difference between parking on the left-hand side and the right-hand side is that in this situation, instead of using your driver's side rearview mirror, you want to use your passenger side rearview mirror. And you want to sight down the side of your car, and in your passenger mirror, you want to see the driver's side headlight of the vehicle behind you, as I've indicated by the black arrow. Let's go ahead and look at this one more time, and then we'll be done with parallel parking on the left side of the street. And again, this is what you would see in your passenger side mirror as you're backing into your parking space. In the next couple of scenes, I want to show you what to do with your wheels when you're parking on a hill, either uphill or downhill. In this case, we'll be parking uphill. And when you're parking on a hill, you always want to set your emergency brake. That's very important. So you're going to get in your parking space. And this is how you're going to turn your wheels when you're parking uphill. And in this final scene, we're going to be parking downhill. So you'll get in your parking spot as you normally do. And don't forget to set your emergency brake. It's very important. So you're in your parking spot. And this is how you will turn your wheels if you're parking downhill.